Hello, hello. What is up, y'all? We are running a test to see if we can actually go live tonight. That's why we're a little early. I'm a little early. So that's what we're doing. Can you see us? Are we clear? Is it glitchy? Is it. Because, y'all, we have no internet. Our internet's been out. It went out right after Dallas took that thumping. I don't know what's playing. But anywho, we lost internet right after Dallas took their thumping, which I wasn't too mad about that because Dallas took their thumping. But I've called the internet company, our internet provider, and they said they know that we are having, there's an outage, a major outage in our area, and they are working tirelessly. But they couldn't give me a time frame or anything like that, but they said they're working tirelessly to get it back up and going. So I am hotspotting off of my cell phone. So we need to know. Amber said it's good. I know Fred and Connie said it's a little glitchy. And definitely not bad for using hotspot. Well, I'm using my cell phone. So it looks like we may have a show. And I was hoping that we did, because I'm excited about this show. As you can tell already in the chat, we have a new face. This is Summer. Summer is Eli's girlfriend. So welcome, Summer. No worse than your regular Wi-Fi at times. Well, then we'll roll with it. But this is Summer. Everyone say hello to Summer. This is Eli's girlfriend. And now that we know everything's going to be everything, we can go ahead and start our regular show. And we're still 5 minutes early. Can you believe that? Well, what do you say? Let's go ahead and start the show and get it going. All right, y'all, welcome in to another Sunday edition of Chewing the Fat. We hope everyone has had a wonderful weekend, a blessed Sunday. Welcome to Chewing the Fat. Let's run through and say hello to everyone right quick. And then we have a full show for yo. First up was Fred and Connie, Life with Mountain Folk. What's up, Fred and Connie? Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend. What's up, Miss Meg? Welcome in, welcome in. There is Danny D, the spectacular, super sensational supporter. Welcome in, Danny D. What's up, Jimmy Spencer? Hope you and Connie have had a wonderful weekend, Jimmy. Thank you for joining us tonight. Welcome in, welcome in. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the one, the only, Mama T. What is up, Mama T? Welcome in. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend, a blessed Sunday, Mama T. Thank you for coming by. And there is our newcomer. For the ones that were in here, I know Meg, Fred and Connie, Paul. I hadn't seen Blaine yet. Jeff. The ones that was at our shindig have met Summer. I got to see Summer. This is Summer Burleson. She is a freshman at Avery High School and the girlfriend of our beloved 5'4" Eli Hicks. That's not his height. That's his football number. What is up, Megan Edgeworth? Yes, Megan, you can give an update because you had the operation, your surgery last Wednesday, I'm thinking. I think it was Wednesday. It was last week. So, yes, Megan, you can give us an update on your health condition. What is up, Miss Carol? Welcome in, welcome in. Carol, hope you and your family have had a wonderful weekend, a blessed Sunday. Guys, if this thing gets too choppy, too glitchy, too whatever, let us know. We'll end it and try again next week. We are giving it the old, I would say college try, but we're giving it the old get up and go. We're getting her done, trying to. What's up, Mr. Willie? Welcome in, Mr. Willie. Our Tar Heels, it took them almost 4 quarters, but they finally wore down North Carolina Central. To me, I think our backup quarterback needs to be our starting quarterback. I would love to hear your input on that. And also, Mr. Willie, I was thinking about you yesterday when I saw our beloved Appalachian State Mountaineers travel to your neck of the woods down to Greenville, North Carolina, to face the Pirates of East Carolina University. That was a good ball game. I watched it, enjoyed it, loved it. 2 good teams. Man, I love Eastern Carolina's football field. East Carolina, the Pirates, got that big pirate there in the middle of the state on midfield. Awesome. There's Brother Blaine. Brother Blaine says, woohoo, I'm glad I checked. I was thinking 9, but this works better for us old folks. Well, I like the 8 o'clock better because I'm like you. And starting tomorrow, I start another job with the same company, first shift, and I get to go in at 6 o'clock. It is 6 to 3 instead of 7 to 4. And I get to start that tomorrow, so I'm ready to go to bed a little early. But welcome in, Blaine, Mallory. And I've talked to Blaine and Paul and Darren just about all weekend about football. So Mr. Willie said, hit the like button and share. God bless you, Mr. Willie. Thank you, thank you. We just got back from the car show and truck show in Tennessee of the Rod Run. Did y'all go to the Rod Run? Now, I haven't, I've seen some of the footage this weekend, but we have just been swamped with everything that I hadn't really got to sit down and watch any of it. But that is on my to-do list. Mr. Spencer coming up pretty quick. But yes, the fall Rod Run was in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee this weekend. And like I said, I have not followed it. I don't know if there's been any kind of controversy or any kind of shenanigans. I guess not really controversy, but shenanigans. Because I think it was in the spring Rod Run. There was a bunch that was climbing on Mel's Diner and, for the lack of better words, peeing on people. urinating on people, customers as they walked in and out because Mel told them, said, look, this right here is for paying customers, our restroom only. There's always some kind of shenanigans that daddy's money and alcohol plays when it comes to the Rod Running Pigeon Forge. But like I said, I don't know. I just kicked a dog in the butt. What is he doing laying under our table? But anywho, Rod Running Pigeon Forge, Mr. Spencer, let us know how that went. And I'm glad you got to go. What is up, Traveling Mike? The Adventures of Traveling Mike, that is. What's up, Mike? Hope you've had a wonderful weekend and a great Sunday. Thank you for joining us. Fred Connie says, yep, I remember you. Summer says, I remember you guys too. To Blaine and Fred and Connie. Blaine says, Summer, do you want us to give you some things on Eli, or should we keep it quiet?
Hey.
Eli says, keep it quiet, please. Guess I'm going to try to work on this soundboard thing. I know it's been too loud here lately. So let me know how this sounds. Because before it's been wild. You ought to heard Alicia that night that Eli was in here and Aiden, they stepped in for just a second, and I accidentally hit the screen button with the woman. Alicia peed and threw her phone. So we don't want that going on. All right. Yes, I agree, says Mr. Willie, about the second string quarterback. I think Gillespie or I think he's a lot better than first quarterback. A good thing you asked. There's nothing bad about him or their family. I love them like my own, says Blaine. Blaine, we love you. Eli and Aiden loves you and Mallory. They love Fred Connie. They love Meg and Paul. They love everybody. We have not met anyone in here that we would not invite to our own house, because we did. Megan Edgeworth said it was Thursday. Other than not easily finding a vein for the IV, everything went well. My appointment was at 5 a.m. and I was back home, huh?
He moves his leg, the whole camera's coming down.
If the camera falls, Brody's done it. Other than her appointment being at 5 a.m., she was back home around 2 p.m. Megan, that is a blessing. Praise God for answered prayers. I'm going to go ahead and throw this one out there because I know Blaine ain't going to mind. Since we're talking about God and answering prayers, Blaine had a singing to attend yesterday afternoon. And like I said, we all text college football and this and that throughout the day on Saturday. And Blaine said, y'all, I need your prayers. He said, I'm feeling puny. I don't feel good. I've got a singing to go to. And he said, first step, I'm in the car. And we prayed. And I was praying. And then he said, round one win. He's sitting in the pew. And then by the time he got home, he sent us a picture of a guy that he knew that sung baritone for the group that they went and saw. And he said that he was feeling great or feeling good. Everything was good. And then let's just answer prayers. So praise God for answering Blaine's prayer yesterday. He got to feeling better, made the singing. Tell that devil to get thee behind me. Megan's appointment went good. And Megan, Amber has what they call ghost veins. That is a thing. Do you boys know that?
Yeah.
Amber has ghost veins.
Can't take your blood like that here.
To find a vein on her to start an IV or to take blood or anything is impossible. I've seen them try. I've seen them start one in her neck. I've seen them start one on even like the back side of her finger here or the back side of her hand. You know, usually they want to do IVs like here or here. Not on Amber. She with her ghost veins, them things disappear. They go underground and nobody can find them. So, Megan, I know your pain. Amber knows your pain more than I do. But thank God everything worked out. And we're still praying for you and your health as always. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the one and only Mr. Paul Vines. Says, howdy, North Carolina family. And we all say, howdy back to you, Mr. Paul. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, rolling on down the list because we got things to get to. Be good. Sorry I have to bounce. I'll catch it on the replay. Danny D, have a good Sunday night. we will see you next week. What's up, Miss Amy? Welcome in, welcome in. Amethyst Haze Adventures in the house. Welcome in, Amy. Glad you could make it. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend, a blessed Sunday. Thank you for stopping by. And y'all, remember, every now and then, let me know how we're looking because I can't see. I didn't hear Eli say please. But, like I said, we have no internet. Our internet's down. I've called and called. I called twice. The second time they said that they couldn't give me a time frame, but they knew because it was a major outage in this area. And he told me they were working tirelessly. And I laughed kind of when he said that. He said, we have technicians working tirelessly to resolve the issue, Mr. Hicks. And your internet will be on as soon as possible. So, what's up, Michael Ann? Welcome in, Michael Ann. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend. A blessed Sunday. Says, howdy, everyone. Hope you all are having an awesome day. Be right back. Dog wants out, of course. Hey, dogs, gotta go. We have to take Eli and Aiden out and let them pee in the yard every now and then. Can someone please tell Darren that his Florida Gators, it is okay to tackle and play some defense and play pass defense? Mr. Willie, I'll tell you one better than that. There is 2 college teams, major college teams in Florida that are struggling. And it ain't Miami. Florida State is 0-3. They have yet to win a ball game, and they were preseason top 10. Come on. Mr. Paul Vines is spreading some advice to Summer about Eli. Mr. Paul says, is Summer that little Hawaiian girl Eli was video chatting with?
My God, Paul, I'm going to kill you.
Eli says, oh my God, Paul, I'm going to kill you. Summer says, yes, LOL. Jimmy says it was an absolute wonderful car show and truck show. More traffic than last time. Awesome. Mr. Willie says, everyone only likes Mallory. Blaine says, I'm just her eye candy. Oh, Amy says, I generally have good luck with IVs. Well, I do too. I've got, my veins are, they're not bashful or shy at all. So Meg says we still look great. You ain't ever looked good, but the live stream is doing good, says Blaine. Blaine, I appreciate that. I feel the love, man. Request a credit from your internet provider for the time it is out when it is back on. Hey, we could do that. Summer says, but Eli is a really sweet soul, and I'm so glad I met him. It's crazy to think if I didn't play football, I wouldn't have met him. But I love him so much. Summer did work out with the football team this summer. Summer. Worked out with the football team in the summer. And that's where her and Eli is. That's where they met. That's where they sparked. Summer also says, and I think he's going to be asking me to homecoming. That's later to come in Mountain Holler news. And the camera is shaking. That's because that 450-pound dog just got up and walked off.
Oh, he's walking towards Aiden's food.
Blaine says, you never know, but I bet he will, Summer. Paul says, I want to be just like Eli when I grow up. Paul also says,
kill Paul, I swear I am.
Every good woman deserves a trophy husband, Blaine. Hey, that's true. Very, very true. I have reached the end of the comments.
Thank God. Okay, go.
So, let's not delay any longer. Let's go ahead and get this party started. If I can find it. You all know what time it is. We do this weekly now. And even though Amber's at work and Amber made it another week. Amber has made it another week of work. So, with that being said,
Let's kick it, 80.
it is time for What is up, Aiden?
What is up?
Welcome in, welcome in. How has your weekend been, Mr. Aiden?
Pretty good, I guess.
We have Mountain Holler news with Aiden. And that was breaking news with your mom working a full entire work week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy, ain't it? She never works.
Your mom working an entire full work week is something she should be proud of.
Unheard of.
So, what's up, Tim Time? I saw that comment. And I've got something going on here as I'm trying to talk while Aiden gets ready here.
I'm ready.
Aiden says he is ready.
Just playing with my puppy.
He's playing with your little dog.
My little dog.
A little dog. Get that little dog. And I pet that dog.
My little 700-pound dog.
What is up, Tim Time? For exploring. Welcome in, Tim. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend, a blessed Sunday. And before that, Mr. Ellsworth. Carl showed up. What is up, Ellsworth?
Hey, at least at least I can actually hear it now. I have the other one in.
Okay.
At least Carolina's doing good.
Carolina is
Dallas was terrible.
3-0.
3-0?
Dallas was terrible.
You can't win them all if you don't win the first three.
Nope. Alright.
So what's up, Lacey and Ellsworth, Carl, and the whole family? Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you've had a wonderful Sunday and a blessed weekend. And thank you for coming by. This is Mountain Holler News with Sir Aiden. And Mr. Aiden, take it away.
Excuse me. For this week, the manhunt for the I-75 shooter enters its second week. They have already covered 28,000 acres.
28,000 acres. They have already looked for this guy.
And the reward is up to $35,000 for information leading to his arrest.
$35,000 is the reward for this guy's arrest. And, you know,
Dead or alive?
Dead or alive.
I'm guessing, and that's the thing. Eli brought up a good point.
Yeah.
Eli's in the green screen, by the way, the green room. I don't know if this guy is alive or not.
I don't think he is.
You know, he texted some woman. They never said who the woman was, but he texted her and said that he was going to hurt a lot of people and then he was going to kill himself. And they have looked over 28,000 acres. Y'all, wrap your mind around that. And I'm sure that the manhunt didn't take no more than a couple hours after he started shooting to put boots on the ground in the woods. So they've been looking for this guy tirelessly for 2 weeks now. And we hope and pray, at least for closure for the community. You know, the schools had canceled for a couple of days that week, maybe more than that, because they were looking for this guy. And, you know, just to have that threat and have to look over your shoulder all the time while you're at school or while you're at work is not cool. So we're hoping for good news and a good outcome there.
Hurricane Francine made landfall in Louisiana, and it changed the schedule of the high school football here in the mountains of North Carolina.
That it did, Aiden.
All the high school football games got moved up a day JV played Wednesday. Varsity played Thursday, which JV usually plays Thursday and varsity usually plays Friday.
So everything got bumped up a day early. JV's played on Wednesday night last week, and the varsity played on Thursday night, all because they thought that Francine was going to make an impact in the mountains and it was going to be rainy, no good weather. Which another reason I don't understand why all the football fields and high schools
Yeah.
up here
Our turf.
went to turf.
If they're not going to play on it, I mean,
We went to turf because they said, well, it drains faster.
yeah.
When we have a rain, it drains a whole lot quicker.
And it doesn't leave a muddy mess.
And it's not soggy for players. They still have good footing. And, well, then let's play on it then. You know, playing in the rain used to be a evening factor for a team that was really high on the pass on throwing the ball. Usually when it come a monsoon, that team that threw the ball all the time was forced to run. So then it kind of made them one-dimensional, and I've seen a lot of upsets with muggy, foggy, soupy, sloppy football weather that turned into really good games. But now we have to have fair weather to play. But anyways, Aiden, how did the outcomes of the games?
Both games were heartbreaks. Heartbreaking defeats.
But
Eli had a really good game.
Eli had a really good game, and this is what we have to share now. Guys, if you have Facebook and if you want to follow Avery, is it Avery County or Avery Vikings?
Avery Vikings football.
Avery Vikings football. If you want to follow them on Facebook, Avery Vikings football, you can see what we're showing you right here. And plus, you can also keep up with the season as it goes on and progresses. Our very own 5'4" Mr. Eli got Defensive Player of the Game. Thank you, Blaine. Blaine is sharing it out right now. That is awesome, Blaine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm seeing the comments as they go by. Everyone is congratulating Eli. Misha, what is up? Misha, welcome in. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend, a blessed Sunday. Thank you for joining us. Football has changed. Run the ball on receiving. Yeah, no joke. But Summer says, go Eli. Woohoo, that's my boy. So now we're back to more Mountain Holler news from Aiden.
Thursday, we went and ate at Smokey's barbecue restaurant.
I have not seen William Smith in here, but we met William and his wife at Smoky Q's in Marion when they were up, when they done their East Tennessee, Western North Carolina. They went, I know, to Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg. Then they came to Grandfather Mountain and our home. And their family was staying at a campground that we've stayed at before, Yogi Bear Campground.
Good camp.
Down in Rutherfordton. And we met them in Marion at Smoky Q's. Amber and I did. The boys, Eli was at school, and Aiden didn't want to wake up. That was his summer break it started. So, excellent barbecue place to eat. They have a pistol, a huge Colt 45 pistol sitting outside that is actually a fire pit. So when you go by, the barrel's smoking. I had barbecue and catfish because I always get the smoked barbecue, pulled pork, and catfish platter with coleslaw and white queso mac and cheese.
That was the bomb.
Oh my Lord! They call it their Fat Boy mac and cheese. And let me tell you, it'll make a fat boy out of you in a hurry.
Yep.
As our buddy Kenny would say, and make your tongue
Slap your brain.
you. And Amber had an appetizer, which she had wanted it before, and she told him, she said, I want to make an appetizer, my main course, my full meal. She had the loaded French fries that came with French fries and three kinds of cheese melted on top, with pulled pork slammed on top of that, and barbecue. That sweet Western North Carolina, not the mustard vinegar coastal Carolina, the sweet smoked barbecue sauce all over it down into those French fries. Man, let me tell you, she kind of knew what she was doing when she made that her meal, because they were good, excellent.
And this might be a good time to tell you this, but Eli had one of his friends over. He rode with us down to Marion to go to that football game.
What's up, She Devil Adventures? Welcome in. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend and a blessed Sunday, Tommy. Thank you for stopping by. Yes, Eli had his buddy rode with us to the ball game, Hayden, and Hayden had the small barbecue platter with hush puppies and French fries. He made it work. I thought it might be too much tater bread, but Eli also had the small barbecue platter with corn nuggets and fried pickles. Hayden, what did you have?
I had the chicken tenders with corn nuggets and queso mac and cheese.
The Fat Boy mac and cheese.
Oh, it's so good.
Sounds like a southern pulled pork poutine. Michael Ann, I don't know what a poutine is. I have seen it on your channel, and yeah, I think it is like a combination with French fries, but yeah, it very, very good food. And then we left from there, and
Dad, Eli, and Hayden went to the football game.
we went to the football game, which y'all, Francine, they missed it. It must have turned and went another different direction because it poured the rain Thursday night at the football game. Friday night here, nothing. We had a little drizzle, but nothing like Thursday. And a lot of the times I think that's the good Lord saying, hey, y'all, watch this. Yeah, he's give us technology to predict the weather and save lives. But sometimes when we say, we don't want to sit out in the wet weather, so we're going to move it to this day because the rain's going to come this day. I think the good Lord says, y'all, I'm still in charge. Because we got a whole lot more rain Thursday than we did Friday. So, Fred and Connie says, poutine is a dish of French fries and cheese curds topped with brown gravy. Michael Ann says, fries, cheese curds, and gravy. But I have seen many variations at a poutine fest, including pulled pork. So we had a poutine. Amber had poutine and didn't even know it. All right, Aiden. We went to the football game and got wet, and
Me and Mom went to the theaters and saw Beetlejuice.
Aiden and his mother did not want to go to the football game.
Yeah, we were smart. We didn't have to go and sit in rainy weather.
So they dropped us off at the football game, and they went to the theater, which is across the street from the high school, and they saw Beetlejuice. Aiden, how was your theater experience?
It was great. They wouldn't let you in the door. They wouldn't let you in the door until you bought your ticket.
That's the way it always
Well,
is.
you did. I usually buy the ticket inside.
No.
Yes. But anyways, then we got a Tiger's Blood icy.
Tiger Blood Icy.
And we were already kind of late because Mom had to go to the gas station and poop.
Well, that right there sounds like an Amber story that we will get next week from her.
And
Aiden just told on his mom. He just dropped the bomb.
I did. So that took about 30 minutes.
Late for the movie because of well, no, not your mom.
But anyways, we got there and we were like, it just started like action whenever we walked in, and It was kind of weird because we had people to the left of us making out, people to the left of or to people to the right to us making out, and people in front of us making out. So
But you and your mama didn't make out, right? Don't look at me like that. You knew I was going to have to ask that question. You have to ask that question.
I'm going to hurt you. That is my mother. Yeah, that is right.
So, Aiden saw Beetlejuice. Now, excuse me. We have heard about the poop break you had to take before. We heard about you finding out you have to buy your ticket outside before you get to walk in. We heard about the Tiger's Blood ices that you bought. How was the movie?
It was good. Like really, really, really good.
You all, your mom says she has seen it, but she don't remember it. But you guys have never watched. You've never watched the first Beetlejuice.
Yes, I have. I remembered the first Beetlejuice whenever they died and they went to that one place. They have to like clock in pretty much. I remembered it then.
So would you, all right, on a scale from 1 to 10, putting you on the point here as being a movie critic, what would you rate Beetlejuice?
Honestly, a 10.
Aiden rated Beetlejuice a 10 out of 10, y'all.
A 10 out of 10. Because, do you want me to spoil it or you just want me to like...
No, don't spoil it because there's a lot of people on here waiting to see it. They can't wait to see it. So,
okay.
But it is definitely worth the watch, is what you're saying.
Absolutely. It's a big plot twist that you might never see.
So if you get a chance to go see Beetlejuice, Sir Aiden says, get your butt at the house and go see it.
Yeah.
All right.
But anyways, this upcoming week is a big week. It's homecoming week at the high school.
Homecoming at the high school. This is what Summer was talking about when she said she thinks Eli is going to ask her to homecoming. They have a homecoming dance after the football game on Friday. But something else also happens Friday, Aiden. What is that?
The JVs have a bye this week.
JVs will not play Thursday.
We get out of school early Friday.
They get out of school early Friday. Friday is a half a day.
12 o'clock.
Why do you get out of school at 12 o'clock on Friday, Aiden?
Homecoming parade.
We have a homecoming parade, y'all. Small town America here in Newland. Homecoming parade. We shut the schools down at 12. The homecoming parade starts at 4. The football game starts at 7.
And don't worry, I'll be there to cover it all.
And Aiden said he will be there to cover it all. He's going to have pictures next week from the parade, from the football game. But Megan will not get. But Megan, I'm seeing the comments as they pop up here too. But Aiden will not get to go to the homecoming parade. So if there's any pictures from the homecoming or the homecoming dance, you get to go to the parade, but not the dance. Eli will have to take pictures of the dance. Probably just be you and Summer, nobody else.
But until next weekend, I'm Aiden Hicks, and this is Mountain Holler News.
Aiden has done his outro. He says he'd be done. That was Mountain Holler News for this week with Aiden.
Bye, guys.
Breaking news from the Mountain Holler. All right, y'all, let me catch up on chat right quick because we have a special guest that is fixing to join us. There's the poutine. I need to ask Mallory to make me some poutine. I'm hungry now. Blank said, I heard Beetlejuice was good. Meg says, late? You don't say late. Amber pooping, surely not. And then Ellsworth, we have internet now?
Yep.
Guys, I am going to switch over to our internet. So if something happens and I drop completely out, we'll do something else here in a minute.
We have internet.
But Aiden said that our internet is back up.
I'm connected to my TV right now. Go ahead and look.
So we will see. Aiden says, do we? All right, y'all. Are we connected? I'm trying to get the hotspot turned off on my phone. Hopefully, fingers crossed, everything is working. All right. I'm going to run through the chat. Someone leave a message in the chat down here for me, letting me know if you can hear us, see us, because we are running off of our internet now. Ellsworth Carl says, we went to see Beetlejuice at the drive-in, and the girls got Beetlejuice popcorn buckets. That is awesome. And definitely something to put up, Carl. For sure. Making out watching Beetlejuice, only in West Virginia. Good thing y'all are in North Carolina. And Mr. Willie says, well, y'all are from the mountains. What's up, mama? Kicking it. Queen is in the house. Saying, Aiden, really, shh. Hush that racket. You don't tell every little thing about the pooping, I'm guaranteeing it. Yep, Meg says, don't spoil it. What's up, Jeff and Tammy at the Gypsy? This is the Gypsy, not the Gorilla. What is up, y'all? Welcome in. I hope you had a wonderful weekend and a blessed Sunday. Thank you all for coming by and joining us. Yep, Michael Ann, I've seen the first one. I have not seen this one. Like I said, Amber and Aiden went to watch it. Eli, what you waiting for, bro? You better ask her. Summer says, for real, Megan. And great segment, Aiden. Do we need to buy a homecoming corsage for Eli? Everyone's saying great job, Aiden. Blaine says that is all from the Mountain Holler breaking news with Aiden. Come back next week for an update on homecoming and all things Mountain Holler. Yes, sir, Blaine. And now you are live now. We are good to go. We are back on air. Maybe next year I'll have to figure out how to make poutine for M25, says Michael Ann. All right, y'all. It's time for our special guest. Let's get ready to bring him in. He's getting everything ready. He's getting suited up. Y'all, it is none other than 5'4" himself, defensive player of the game, Mr. Eli Hicks. Howdy. How has your weekend been?
All right.
And Summer is already saying, there's my boy, Eli. I love you so very much. Hurry up, mask me. Eli,
Uh,
what are you needing to ask?
something.
Oh, it's this right here.
It's my phone.
Yeah, didn't you hear that feedback?
No.
When you hear that popping and cracking sound, that's called feedback.
I like this. I could do ASMR.
All right, now I need to go back and read in the chat because I saw it, Summer, and this is a praying bunch of people. And I don't know if I can find it right off the bat, Summer, but she was telling about her brother that was in a horrible motorcycle accident.
Whatever you want.
And I can't find it, Summer. So if you don't want to repeat it and everybody saw it, we will get Eli to go ahead and break it down right quick. Before we get into this interview with Eli, Summer's brother wrecked on a, Samuel, go ahead and tell everyone what happened.
I can't. Well, I just know that he wrecked and he's going really, really fast. And he tore something up here, broke some of his teeth, and I think it's either his like pinky or one of his fingers, like got broke.
So
and his legs messed up pretty bad.
He got mangled up in a dirt bike accident, and he played on the varsity football team, correct?
Yeah, he did.
And he's still a part of the varsity football team, even though he can't play because of his injury with his dirt bike. But y'all, she said she was going to repeat it, so keep him in your prayers. It's tough. He's a senior this year.
I think so. Yeah, I can't really remember.
I think he might be a senior. Summer will let us know, but you know, you never want to see an injury like that take you out your senior year because
Paul
says if he won't ask you, I will, Summer.
We're gonna have problems, buddy. We're gonna have big problems.
Okay, so while Summer is typing up, because I know it was a big one.
There we go.
My brother got into a dirt bike crash, broke his pinky finger, tore his ACL, and broke most of his bottom teeth. And he is a senior.
That's what I thought.
So, guys, he cannot play his senior year, which is his last year of high school football. For that is
I got
horrible.
it, Paul.
Meg says, Paul says, he meant that since you ain't going to ask her, he's going to ask her for you.
I'm going to ask her.
Oh, then you've just ruined it for everything on here.
But she knows this.
But y'all, keep Samuel Burleson in your prayers.
Mr. Willie, I planned on it.
His name, Summer just put it, his name is Samuel Burleson. It is Summer's brother. Keep him in your prayers for a speedy recovery. And he's got a long recovery because, you know, when your ACL is a bad injury anyways, let alone all the other things that happen with his teeth. And dirt bikes are fun as crap.
I love them.
Until they're not. So
yeah.
If y'all would do that.
All right, let's get to the stuff.
Okay, so Eli got defensive player of the game. And if you look on the Facebook, he also got practice player of the week. And Eli had a real good practice last week. Eli is lifting weights. Is it first block or second block?
Second block.
He is lifting weights second block at school, which is second period for us old folks. And then he is practicing football every evening. So he's lifting weights.
Yep.
He lifted weights the majority of the summer, and he dropped 40 pounds.
Yep. And then Farmer wants me to keep on going.
And Coach Farmer wants him to stay in the weight room. He's wanting to beef his upper body strength up, and it's already paying off because this week, the first play of the game, we kicked off to Madison. Very, very first play of the game.
Yep.
They run a little halfback sweep to the edge.
To my side, which was a mistake.
Run it to Eli. Eli plays defensive end on defense, and you play tackle on offense. He's on the first line on kickoff receiving. And are you on the left side or right side on kickoff?
Left side of that's the left hash right beside the middle.
So Eli plays every down.
Every
He
single
does
time.
not come off the field. When they have switches, when they switch from offense to defense, he comes to the sideline. They have a water bottle. He'll get him a drink of water, and then he's right back out on the field. Every second of this game he played. So, but the very first play, they run a little halfback sweep to Eli's side. Did it surprise you that you got in the backfield so easy and so quick?
No.
Because when you got back there, he's been in the backfield a lot, but I've been trying to work with him on his angles, because angles has a lot to do with when you see a tailback or receiver or quarterback coming with the ball. You have to kind of get the right angle that when two trains are coming together, they meet at the right place. If not, your train will meet back here and he'll be gone. So, it didn't surprise you how easily you got in the backfield.
No.
And when you got back there, this very first play of the game, and looked up and see tailback.
Oh, it was a quarterback.
Was it? I thought it was tailback.
It was a quarterback sneak.
It was the quarterback keeper on a sweep,
Same thing.
and you tackled him for a 6-yard loss.
Yeah, I wanted to hit him harder.
He wanted to hit him harder. Paul says, Eli, that just comes with time, the angle and everything, and you will get that down. A freshman is who we're talking to tonight. Freshman in high school, playing defensive end. So I see you laughing. I know you see this. Do it, please. She wants to see you flex.
I don't want to.
Flex your muscles, Big E.
I don't want to.
So he had 2 solo tackles in this game. There he flexed. All right. So he had 2 solo tackles. He had one to start the game and one that was sort of toward the end of the game. But in the middle, Eli also flexed his muscles. One play,
here we go.
Madison lined up in shotgun formation and snapped the ball over the quarterback's head. Eli and I forget who else went back there. They broke through the line. I mean, quick. And this halfback steps in front of Eli, and Eli bulldogs him. I mean, he bulldogs him, takes his head off. And it's one of them plays when he gets up, he's looking out the ear hole of his helmet, and the guy behind Eli gets the quarterback just like that. So, but one play that really stuck out to me was you got the hit that you wanted at the first of the game on the quarterback about halfway through the game.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He got to play cleanup. And for those that don't watch a lot of football, cleanup is what Eli
loves.
And every defensive player. You get through the line and you look in the backfield and you see this quarterback is caught up by one of your teammates. They've got him around the ankles and the knees, and there he stands.
Uh-huh.
What's the first thing that goes through your head?
I'm going to take his head off.
That is what cleanup is. Somebody's already got the ball held up. In this case, it was the quarterback and one of Eli's teammates. He had him. He was still standing, but he had him by the ankles and the knees. So this guy wasn't going nowhere. Eli comes through the line, and he has nothing standing in front of him and this quarterback but clean air. And I see Eli take an extra hip in his step, and he takes off, and he decleats his quarterback.
Yeah,
he had 4 or 5 cleanup tackles, 2 solo tackles. So a very good game, a very, very good game. David Perkins says, Eli, stay away from my granddaughter. LOL. That's not. He's just joking with you.
I know, but
Mr. Paul Vine says, Eli, hang on, it jumped on me.
Yeah, I couldn't see that.
Hercules. Come on, Eli. Show all these ladies what they are racing in North Carolina. Y'all, I don't know where Eli, I mean, there's some height in my family on both sides. I didn't get it. God, I wished I'd got it. But Eli is 6'1", 215 pounds.
I dropped. I'm 210.
210 pounds. But you need to watch that weight now, because you've got to keep so much on to pack a punch. Trust me.
Oh, yeah.
And the next thing we want to talk to about Eli, and we're going to open it up to y'all. If you want to ask Eli questions, we'll go through the chat here. And but the last thing that we're going to bring up in the game was you recovered onside kicks before this year, being on the front line.
Yep.
But after Madison scores, they line up for the point after. And what happens to you?
So they have two dudes on the outside, one wing and one like tackle, a guard, another guard. I don't know how they set up this, and then the center. So I scoot out to about the second dude before the wing, and I get down, and when I go through, I lower my head like this, and both my shoulders just spread, just make the way.
So he's like, good Lord, spreading the waters for Moses. And he has a clear sight. And as the quarterback, I see Eli breaks through the line right as the quarterback gets the ball and places it down for the kicker. The kicker takes one step, a half a step, kicks the ball, and Eli's there for
the block.
Eli lays the block on it. The ball comes off, hits Eli's hand, rolls down his hand, then off of his chest. He also makes a blocked point after on the point after attempt. So I'm proud of you, of course. You know, you're my son, but not only just that, you played a good game to play as many plays and snaps as you did and not to come off. And, you know, there's guys that are taking themselves out of the game.
A bunch of people.
Eli hung in there. He stayed in there. He got defensive player of the game this week, y'all. And I'm proud for him. And we will see what y'all are saying. And
don't forget about that last sack I had
at the end of the game.
Yeah, they was on the 3. Well, they was on like the what was it, the 5 or 6 yard line?
They were on the 5 yard line, and was it the quarterback again that
same quarterback
run another sweep
to my side,
and Eli tackles him on the 2 yard line.
Yep.
So you had a big game. Did your dad see my prayer request comment? Says Megan. That's where everybody says flex your muscles. Everyone's saying way to go, Eli.
We done seen that.
Yep. I'm looking. Blaine says I have bigger toe muscles.
I don't even like register, you know.
We love
it's
Blaine
like it's like here.
Misha says, dang it glitched when you flex, you're gonna have to do it again.
No.
Come on, E, show us them big muscles. Hercules. And I think we have caught up.
I'm only 5'3". Yeah, I know you're short.
How short is Scott? I am 5'8". So I am short.
Tiny.
Blaine says, yeah, you gotta be good 230 or so when you get to high school or more for a defensive end. So Eli,
I want to get to linebacker.
But your defensive end, man.
I want to get to linebacker.
You're playing defensive end. They're good. Carl Scott's not short. He's just the right height. Same as me. I'm short. How many total tackles? Total tackles for Eli was probably, 6 or 8?
Yeah.
And two solo, block field goal or a block point after.
Yeah, something like that.
So we're proud for him. All right. Now we will open up this for Eli for the next 5 or 10 minutes. We're getting pretty close to the hour, but it's counting an hour, like 58 minutes and right at 59 minutes now. But we started a few minutes early just to see if we could do this. So if you have any questions for 5-4, put them up there. Megan says, I have a prayer request for a friend that really needs a healing touch, a gospel friend of mine and Blaine's. Megan, we will be praying. Blaine says, well, App State is watching, so make them games count. So maybe other schools. And there is scouts. I mean, no joke. App sends a lot down because you're talking 30, 40-minute ride from Boone down to Newland. Where would you like to play college ball?
I want everyone to take a guess.
His dream school.
Okay, yes, dream school, UNC.
UNC.
The school I would like to go to, probably Mars Hill.
Mars Hill. He likes Mars Hill. And that's in Marshall, like if you're not familiar with the area, Mars Hill is it's not so far away that, and there's been a lot of student athletes make it from Avery County.
Like Jalen.
Yep, Jalen was one of the last ones. Several from my graduating class.
How do we delete this?
Blaine says,
I want to delete it.
"Oh my gosh, how did you make it so big?"
I don't know.
Oh my Lord, now we can never get it. Nope.
Here, you look.
All
yeah,
right,
there
we
you go.
All right. I don't know what Eli done there. Right here's what he's wanting to delete. Blaine says, University of Alabama, of course.
You disappoint me.
Blaine, Eli is fixing to get to the stage in his life where he's going to find out that recruiting and scholarships and things like that. I told him, I said, son, the university we dislike the most,
Duke.
if you was to get a letter from them,
I'd go.
I would happily be tickled to death. So, Megan says, I have some dear friends in Mars Hill, Eli.
All right, I'm getting ready to leave.
Alabama needs more water boys.
No, look, seriously.
No, you're not getting ready to leave.
Yeah.
You got to flex your muscles because when you
I'm
leave,
not. I've already did it.
one more time.
Mm-mm.
How about the Wolfpack?
Yeah. I'd have to think about it for a week or two.
I like the Wolfpack better than Duke.
Well, yeah, me too. But like, nah, it would take me a year or two to really think about it.
No, it would not. A free ride to college.
A free ride to college. Yeah, I'd enter I'd transfer. That's what I'd do.
It may take you.
Like I'm spam call.
Potential spam.
Yes, Paul, I'd love to go to App State.
It would take you some time to maybe make that decision, but for your mama, she'd done be packing your bags. This boy's getting education. Yep, he's going. But
I would go to App State.
But there's just one thing we would have to monitor, because college, we know what that is. But yep, App State would be a good one. Ellsworth Cross says parents just don't understand. You can get the NIL money, Eli.
I'd be rich in college. Then guess what? I'd go to the NFL.
Megan says our follow-up appointment is 10/15, October 15th. Those Deacons aren't far away. You got Wake Forest. You got East Carolina.
Wake Forest wouldn't be a bad pick. I don't want to go to ETSU, though.
ETSU wouldn't be bad.
Yes,
it really would.
No, like
What is
seriously,
up?
I probably wouldn't.
What is up, Dan the Mountain Man? Welcome in, Dan. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend, a blessed Sunday. Thank you for coming by, Dan. Now, Dan is over there in Hendersonville.
Really?
Yep, in western North Carolina. Not too far away.
Really? Coastal Carolina?
Coastal Carolina would be a good one.
Yeah.
That's down in Myrtle Beach.
I'd like to go to the Gamecocks.
South Carolina?
Oh, yes. Any day. I would pick South Carolina over App State.
Oh, my gosh. Well, you're fixing to see a fight break out.
Man. Listen, South Carolina's a good team.
Over App? Yeah, they played LSU tough yesterday, but App?
Yeah.
No, my
Listen,
gosh.
man, the Gamecocks is good.
Meg brings up a good point. Miss Meg says you also have to go to classes. That's the big thing. See that, and Eli's finding that out. But y'all, Eli brought his progress report. This is another. I'm going to brag on Eli. Eli's progress report right now. What are you doing?
I'm singing.
Eli's progress report is better now than it has ever been. He is doing wonderful in school, but Coach Farmer sits down with all the players at the first of the year and says, look, On my laptop, I have access to every class you have. Your teachers send me whether you're missing assignments, don't show up for class.
These things hurt.
And one of the things, Eli, that they discipline you with if you don't do good in school is
Bertha.
Bertha. They have to run Bertha. Y'all, Bertha is a bank at the high school. Summer knows where Bertha's at.
Bertha sucks.
Bertha will kick your hind end.
Yeah, Bertha sucks.
And if you start doing bad, because you have to have a passing grade average to be able to play sports. That's in any state mainly, but definitely North Carolina. And Coach Farmer's equalizer to laying out of class, not performing well in class before you start flunking the class is he's going to put your hind end on Bertha.
Yeah.
And you either going to run till you puke and you take dragging your tongue, or you're going to jerk up on your grades. So you threaten Eli with Bertha, he going to do better.
God, Bertha sucks.
South Carolina Gamecocks were playing LSU and the officials. Yeah, there was, Blaine. That was a crazy pass interference.
Sure
call.
Was.
Eli, brains and brawn, says Mr. Paul. Meg says, keep up the good work, Eli. If you love it, you'll keep them grades up. Exactly. Brian Blaine says, hashtag Big Bertha. Summer says, it sucks. Bertha does suck.
And little Bertha sucks too.
Yeah, but little Bertha ain't nothing like Bertha.
Yeah.
It's you don't want her after run Bertha, especially after practice. After you practice,
Lord, no.
the whole practice, and then the coach looks at you and says,
God, no.
you owe me some Bertha time. That's when you say, kill me now, Lord.
Yeah.
Take me on home. I'm ready to go. Because then you get that on top of practice. So, this was good, Eli.
Yep.
We're at 106. I started about 5 minutes early, so
I'm going to call Summer.
we have reached our hour. But before you get to go, you got to flex for us.
I'm not flexing.
You got to flex.
What if I don't want to do it?
It don't matter. Hang on, I'll get you flexing music started.
I don't want flexing music.
We'll get his flexing music, and he'll flex for us, and then we'll let him get out here so we can end the show.
Gonna head out.
All right.
Not that. Play me a banger. No, I'm not flexing to that.
Go with it, big boy. William Smith from LSU fan. I agree with Blaine. Now, South Carolina knows how LSU feels when we play Bama. Hey. And William, if you're just joining us, we had talked about Smoky Q's because that's where we went and eat. But we got to have Eli flexing. Let's go, E.
I don't want to.
Come on, I'll flex with you.
You want to say who's bigger?
Look,
You want to say who's bigger?
let's show you my grandson, boy.
Oh, yeah. All right.
The Gun Show with Eli. Eli's out, y'all. Thank you for coming by, Eli. Right here, E. Did you get it? Eli got his phone, so now he will be going to call Summer. Scott, do y'all live near Lawsonville? No, we live near Spruce Pine. So, what's up, Brene? Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend, Brene. Thank you for coming by and a blessed Sunday. All right, y'all. Eli, you have to ask Summer something. Aiden will have that in his Mountain Holler news next week on how homecoming, the homecoming parade, the homecoming dance, the homecoming question. Aiden will have all things homecoming next week on Mountain Holler news. Y'all, we got our internet back. Thank God for that. That is a prayer answered because, no joke, when we got ready to start this, I said, Lord, if it be your will, let this thing run off my phone, and if I can get the internet fixed, that would be wonderful. Good Lord made it happen. We made it through another show. So, y'all, that's it for us. We are ready to get out of here. We hope everyone has a wonderful, blessed week next week. Amber will be back with us next weekend. We will see you all around the mean streets of YouTube. Next week with Amber, we may have a new game to play. Not the the one we played last time. I'm working on something. I've got something in the works. The Adventures of Traveling Mike will be live tonight on 10 p.m. Brene, I saw where you put that in there. Mike just put it in there. Y'all go check them out. Say hello from Kicking It Country. Thank you for coming by. We hope everyone has a wonderful, blessed week at work. It's homecoming week. We have all things homecoming next weekend. It's going to be a good week. Why? Because the good Lord said it would be. We love y'all. See y'all next week. We out. Boom, boom, boom.